Good afternoon. This is our project, and its title is Sustainable Recycling of Textile Waste, Design of Eco Socks in Monte Caseros, Corrientes. My name is Paolo Maldonado, and I am 22 years old, and I am from La Paz, Entre Rios. I am an electromechanical engineering student at the National Technological University, Paraná Regional School of Engineering, and he is my partner.
Good afternoon. I am Martin Paniagua, and I am 22 years old too. I am an electromechanical engineering student at the National Technological University Paraná Regional School of Engineering. I am from Monte Caseros, Corrientes. I work in a textile company there. In this job, I saw many positive aspects of the company, as well as others that can be improved. The textile company called TN and Platex. It is in Monte Caseros. This company produces a lot of dozens of socks per day. They are of different types, models, and colors. To produce the socks, several rags are produced as a result. The rags are rest of socks and rest of thread. They aren't used, so they are discarded. Since this company was founded in Monte Caseros, the jobs opportunities have increased, but the garbage produced by the city has increased greatly too.
The purpose of this presentation is to describe the current situation of textile production pollution in Monte Caseros, Corrientes. We are going to analyze a solution consisting in reintroducing discarded rags into the production process. The first, we are going to show the promises of company that is the focus of this work. Second, we are going to discuss the problem connecting with rags production. Next, we are going to introduce the factors that give rise to this problem. After this, we are going to discuss the impact the big production of rags has in the environment and company. Finally, we are going to describe our action plan to approach this problem.
This is a satellite picture of Monte Caseros Corrientes. This city has 33,000 citizens and 88,000 square kilometers, and 28,000 square kilometers. So it isn't a big city compared with other cities or in Corrientes. In this picture, we can see that the textile company is in the southwest of the city. The company is very well located because it has easy access to the route, and it is far from the urban area of the city.
In the next photo, we can see the company TN and Platex premises of Monte Caseros. It has 32,000 square meters and 1,000 employees. In this company, there are several production areas like threads, socks, seamless, or looms. Tiana Platex was founded in 1978, sorry, in Monte Caseros. But this company was not independent. It was part of another company called Caratex until in the year 1998, Tiananmen Platex became independent. Later, branch offices were opened in La Rioja and Buenos Aires.
The pictures show thread bobbins that are on the shelves, which are in the production area on the premise. We can see a lot of variety of colors or size and types of thread. Each bobbin is ordered and identified with a unique code.
This picture shows the socks production area. This area covers 900 square meters of the company premises. In this area, there are 56 sock machines and 47 employees organized in shelves. The employees work in 8-hour and 12-hour shelves. Namely, the sock machine never stop producing.
In this picture, we can see a sock machine. Each one use between 10 and 20 bobbins of different threads. They can produce between 100 and 150 dozen of socks per day. Some faulty socks are sold as second quality products, and the rest of them are called rugs. And the rugs aren't used, so they are discarded.
The picture shows the pipeline that connect each sock machine to the scrap chamber. These pipelines transport threads waste and some rags are ejected for the machines to the scrap chamber. These pipes of the pipelines are made of plastic because the metallic pipes affects the temperature of the sock production area.
The next photo show the scrap. The next photo shows the scrap chamber. This is connected to the pipelines of the previous picture, and we will talk about this chamber later on. Monte Caseros City doesn't have other big companies apart from TN and Platex. This is why the only industrial waste of this city is produced by the textile company, this textile company. This company produce a lot of dozens of socks per day. Sorry. A small part of these socks is discarded as textile waste. This has increased day by day, sorry. So now there is a lot of pollution in the city.
These photos show the scrap chamber. The scrap chamber has 30 square meters. All the waste of threads and some rags are expelled from the socks machines, are deposited inside this chamber. This chamber is cleaned once a week because all sock machines must be stopped to do this action. In the pictures, we can see many bags with scraps of rags and threads in containers out of the company. Each bag weighs between 6 and 10 kilograms. We can see that there are several bags, so we'll believe they produce a lot of pollution.
The current sock machines have a advantage as well as disadvantage. They can produce a lot of socks types, but this has also increased the production of racks. The production of racks is the problem we are discussing, and we can conclude that there are some causes of it. First, there are problems connected with the threads. When a thread is over or broke, the machine stops and the incomplete sock must be discarded. Second, there are problems related to the machine. When a machine stops, showing an error in the console, and the incomplete sock must be also be discarded. And third, there may be an article change. The change from a type of sock to another type of sock is called article change. When an employee makes this change, this action always produce some rags to get to specific sock.
The causes mentioned above result in the production of rags. This problem generates a negative aspect on the company and on the environment. Because of this, we can conclude that these are the main consequence of this problem. First, there is some wasted space. The company loses space on its premises. It must have an area to save the rags pallets to later be taken by the municipal trash truck. Second, the company should comply with environmental requirements or else it is fined. The company must pay a fine for generating a lot of waste that covers more space than what it is allowed. Third, this waste leads to soil pollution. Textile waste produces a lot of pollution of the soil layers and slow down the degradation of the garbage. It modifies the natural cycle of the waste degradation.
Analyzing the origin factors of the problem, we propose a solution that implies the recycling of threads. This project focuses on the implementation of a machine which takes threads to get recycled threads that are turned into material for production of a new machines. Are turned the recycled thread that are turned into material for production of new socks. The sequence to include this new machine is the following. First, it will be necessary to evaluate an optimal sector in which the new machine is going to be installed. For this, different factors will be tested, like the distance between the scrap chamber and the location of the new machine, the space, and the fact that this space doesn't obstruct other works of the company. Second, it is necessary to modify the space selected and install the new machine. The necessary modifications in the selected space should be made to later install the new machine. Finally, a pipeline should be connected from the scrap chamber to the new machine. And third, it is important to train the employees. The company should choose activities that each employee will take. After that, the employees selected to work in the sectors will take some training session. For example, course to learn how to use the new machine.
This project has a few negative aspects. First, the company must make a great investment of time and money on the installation of the new machine and the training of its employees. Second, the recovery process doesn't recover 100% of rags. And finally, the recycled thread can only use it for a few models of socks compared to the natural thread because recycled thread is more difficult to work with.
This project has positive aspects that will improve the economy of company and the relation between the company and the environment. Sorry. The main positive aspects of this project are the fact that the investment by the company will be recovered in 2 years. The environmental impact will be reduced, and the company will have a circular economy. That is, it will generate gains from waste. The large production of socks by this company result in the generation of textile waste. It produces loss for the company as well as pollution. So the production of rag is a big problem for the company and the environment.
In conclusion, this project proposal is sustainable because its relation an environmental problem and the company problem and transform it into a benefit for the company and the environment. The project consists in collecting the rags of the production machines and transforming them into recycled thread. This will be used in the production of socks. That is to say, the company will be able to benefit from the waste and will reduce soil contamination in Monte Caseros. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your attention. Bye-bye.